Today we're going to continue looking at resources. This time we're going to look at creating templates. So same again, you can click on the resource button in the main window or up here at the top. We've already done our files, we're looking at templates today. Now there's two ways you can create a template. You can do one within Composer on the fly, or we can create a custom template that you can use over and over again. So we go to templates, we come down here to new and just click on new. We give the template a name. We can give it a description if necessary, and then the template name is actually going to be the folder where the template's housed. So you can have multiple templates within the template folder. So we're just going to put this standard days. There are no templates to use within here, and then we're going to choose the correct resolution for the screen that we're putting our signage on. In this instance it's the LCD freestanding, which is 1080 by 1920, and then we click OK, and you'll see up here on the left hand side we've now got a folder called standard days, and within that folder we have a template with the name Mondays, and from here we can now edit that template. And so we come up with this layout area, and this is where we can go on to add our types of content. As you can see on the right hand side here, there's lots of different types of content that you can add to your template. I'm going to go over those individually in more detail in subsequent videos. For the time being, we're just looking at how to create a template and how to do the layout. Once you click on the type of content that you want, it starts in this top left hand corner. You can then arrange it physically and place size, and then once you've got it about where you need it, you can fine tune things if necessary using the window at the bottom. So we can tell it specific sizes and placement, and we can also give it a name if necessary. And then clicking OK applies those changes. If you right click on your content, you'll see some additional options. You've got up, down, top, bottom, lock ratio, full screen, and then some resolutions, and then whether it's using the background as a reference. I don't recommend that option. As far as the other ones go, you can lock the ratio, so if you've got your chosen ratio, you can resize without worrying about having to then calculate what the ratio is. It'll change it automatically. The other options are whether you want to have it full screen or whether you want a standard ratio, 16 by 9, 4 by 3, etc. And the top ones are for your layers. So if you want to have 3 sets of pictures that all overlap slightly, you can choose which layer your content is on. So if it's at the top and you want to put it at the bottom, you just choose bottom. If you want to put it in the middle, then you might just want to go down one layer and click on down, and then of course you've got up and top. Now I'm not really going to go into any more detail at this stage. How you create your template is really up to you. So I will quickly finish this one and just show you what happens when we get to the end. So I'm going to resize that, add some text below it, add another image, put that one behind. Now I will mention at this point that you can only have 2 video type content in a single template. This is due to the limitations in the hardware, and this will be the same across most different devices. You can only play 2 different videos at any one time. So you can see I've just added images and videos willy-nilly. You can start filling these gaps in if necessary, but it's really up to you how that template works. And then we just need to hit save, and you will see that now we've still got our standard days, and if I hit edit, that you get that template that's currently saved. And now if I go over to Composer and I want to create a new program, I can give the program a name, and then when I go to template I can select custom, and then I can select standard days, Mondays, OK, and then that's the template that comes in, and then I can go back to layout, and if necessary I can move it around. Otherwise at this point we would go to content and we would start adding content into those individual areas. The last thing I'll show you is just how to delete that template if necessary. So if we go back to resources and templates, you can't delete a folder by itself, you must delete what is inside that folder. So if I tick on standard days and hit delete, are you sure, click OK, and both the template and the folder will delete. If there's other templates within that folder, you have to delete them all, and once that happens the folder will automatically remove itself. That's it for this video. Catch us in the next video when we talk about composing a campaign.